Scizor has been enjoying a relaxing retirement down in the UU tier. However, legend has it that when Fairy and Ice types start taking over OU, all one has to do is dial Scizor's number to bring him back out for one last job. With 130 base attack and technician, Scizor's bullet punch is still as monstrously strong as ever. Scizor almost always runs bullet punch and knockoff, but there are two different flavors to try. The first is a Swords Dance set with Life Orb and your choice of coverage move. The second is a Pivot set with Choice Band and U-Turn. Whichever you choose, your Scizor's job is to revenge kill enemy sweepers with Bullet Punch. Its amazing defensive typing and Steel type priority allows it to reliably check offensive threats like Enamorus, Iron Valiant, and Kyurem. In addition, a Scizor with a Swords Dance is a potent late game cleaner. Scizor has a lot of losing matchups though. It isn't strong enough to muscle through anything physically bulky, like Skarmory, Dondozo, Alomomola, Zamazenta, and any fire type will cook Scizor's breakfast for lunch. Scissors are not the most versatile tool in the toolbox, but there's no better choice when facing Fairy type paper. Scizor's job is to support offensive Pokemon that struggle against enemy Fairy and Ice types. This is a rather niche role in OU, but Scizor does have a genuine place on offensive structures that struggle against strong special attackers like Kyurem and Enamorus. Scizor's best teammates are Dragon, Fighting, and Dark types that force in enemy fairies. Raging Bolt and Dragapult are excellent partners. They bring in the Kyurems and the Iron Valiants that Scizor can abuse, and they destroy the Dondozos and Skarmories that wall Scizor. Because Scizor is best used on offense teams, it works really well with Samurott Hisui and Stealth Rock's Landorus Therian. Landorus hates Ice types, Samurott hates Fairy types, and both of them are excellent leads on the kind of team structures that Scizor is best on. Rather than focusing on Scizor directly, my team building advice is to pick one or a few of Scizor's best partners and build a team around them, with Scizor playing support. Outside of its narrow use case, I wouldn't bother using Scizor. It's really bad on most team styles. It's not good on Sun, it's not good on Stall. It's just here as an anti-metagame pick whenever Fairy types begin to get too big for their britches. What the heck is a britch? Here are 3 tips for using Scizor in battle. Number 1, Revenge Kill. Scizor is not that bulky, so it can be hard to find turns to switch it in. However, it excels at entering the battlefield after one of your other Pokemon faints and taking out whatever killed them. Check whether Scizor is right for you whenever your opponent knocks out one of your friends. 2. +2 Bullet Punch will just kill all kinds of things in one hit. Scizor is able to stack so many multipliers onto Bullet Punch that it can end up with an effective base power of over 300. Coming off of a base 130 attack stat, Swords Dance boosted Bullet Punch is strong enough to kill any offensive Pokemon that doesn't resist Steel. In some endgames, Scizor can just win immediately if it finds a turn to set up. 3. Sometimes you just win immediately. When I was testing the sample team out on ladder, I encountered this friendly opponent, and Scizor was pretty good in this battle. It turns out that when your opponent brings 6 Fairy-type Pokemon, Bullet Punch becomes quite good. So I won. This battle tip was for entertainment purposes only. The game was played on an old account with a ladder rating of 1200. Terms and conditions apply. Overall, Scizor is good people. We ought to let him enjoy his retirement. But if Kyurem is looking dire in the team builder, Scizor will come to save the day. It gets a rating of B+. It's niche, but it's definitely usable. Why not give Scizor a try for yourself? Team is in the description. Join me tomorrow for another OU guide, and thank you for watching, everybody.